Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video will be one of his tutorial was Dr. Doom from Marvel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So for the hiatus, I have been just struggling with school. So yeah, anyways, let's forget that for a moment and get into the video. Hisashi Midoriya, who was a Latvian-born Japanese man who moved to Japan. He had a wife and had a son. Hisashi was a practitioner of magic, an ancient art, thought to be lost through time, and was almost fully lost when quirks started appearing. Magic is something that was hard to come by and took decades to learn. And was mostly strongest in their home country. Soon, Hisashi took Inko and Izuku to Latveria to show them his home country, and it was nice. They traveled with a caravan of gypsies, but soon the Baron of Latveria, the Baron's wife, became ill and sought a doctor. There's not many doctors in the country, as there was very little schooling. But there was Inko. After looking at all visas that came into the country, they found her and issued a warrant to get her into the castle to treat his wife. And she tried her best, but unfortunately she was not able to cure his wife of cancer. With most frustration, he raged, ordering a death warrant for the Nabu family. For the Midoriya family, and the death warrant was taken. People started hunting the Midoriyas. Inko was killed first, and in a moment of rage, Hisashi was granted magic by an ultra evil, and this cost him everything. Hisashi was murdered. Izuku, for a few years, was traveling with the caravan as he looked at his father's books that were said to hold the powers of magic, and he did. Izuku started learning power was being fed to him. He was now strong in magic. He started using hit and run tactics against the Baron. The Baron was just enraged by this and sought revenge. When a statue of him was torn down, he sent a death warrant for Izuku Midoriya. The only trouble was trying to get his hands on him. Izuku used the routes taken by the Romani people. Routes his father taught him, and he used them wisely. He was fighting a war by himself until he couldn't and left at age 10. They were only 4 when he arrived. Izuku was soon taken in by some people who heard of his intelligence. He was taken in by NATO, who wanted to use him, and they did, having him build machines for war. It made them happy to see progress. They even were able to learn the capabilities of time travel. But only Izuku knew how to use it. Izuku.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
What size shoe do you wear? And I'll tell you why. I live on the block right up there, and I see you walking every day, and I think it's so awesome, and I think you need a really awesome pair of shoes, and I'd like to keep an eye out for a pair for you.
Size 10.5
10.5?
wide.
Okay, you're the very last house on the corner, right?
Yeah.
I live on the street over.
Okay.
So, and I think it's awesome what you're doing.
Thanks.
So keep it up, and if I find a really good pair of shoes, I'm gonna get them for you, and I am gonna drop them at your house.
Okay.
You're 10.5?
10.5 wide.
10.5 wide. All right, buddy. Keep
Okay.
it up, okay?
Okay. Well, that was nice. Anyways, back to the video. Izuku, at age 14, after reconnecting with his mom's best friend, Mitsuki Bakugo, he soon made private arrangements to start living with her that the UN did not know of. Well, not the UN, NATO. Izuku started sabotaging his work. And soon, he made himself armor and wore it. Donning a cloak, he then called himself Dr.Doom. Thanks to him actually going to college at a young age and getting his doctorate years early. And a doctorate in multiple different subjects. So yay! Izuku destroyed all his work. Everything was uploaded to his armor and could not be used against him. Then, using the repulsion lifts on his armor, he flew off. In Latveria, an attack happened. Izuku leading rebellion against the Baron. He started to attack. As the war went on, more people joined his cause. And soon the Baron was taken down. The Baron's son was also killed, and a robot of the Baron's son was made, who stepped down from the throne and surrendered the title to Izuku. On the day of liberation, known as Doomsday, ironic, an election was had, and the people wholeheartedly welcomed Izuku as their new Baron. But he was given the title of Emperor by the Pope of the Roman Catholic Church. He also joined NATO. And bought land using the Baron's money. He bought land from the surrounding countries, including taking Transylvania. The Baron's castle was modified with his tech and was known as Doomstadt. He upgraded his armor and soon added a teleporter of sorts, the time platform. And soon, Izuku enrolled into school, where he met with Mitsuki, and he would stay there. Izuku stayed with Mitsuki until he was ready to go on to UA College. And he did, enrolling into its preparing for the entrance exam.